Hello everyone, it's Lisa and welcome back to my channel. I have been missing in action for a while. So many things going on this time of year, and every time I want to film something's going on, or you know what, I just don't feel like it. So today I have two things to discuss with you. The first is my book haul from Book Outlet, and it was during the Black Friday sale. Was it 30% off? Now I can't remember. But, you know, you can't pass up a deal like that. So I went to my Goodreads TBR list. There are so many books, probably 200. I know some of you have more, and you know what? That's okay. But I have 200-ish on my Goodreads list, and I was looking through to see if there were anything, if there was anything on the list that was on sale at Book Outlet. So I did find 8 books, and I do believe all of these were on my TBR list, so I'm going to share those with you. And then the second part of the video is going to be my Secret Santa unboxing. Now, I participated in the second annual Bookstagram Secret Santa and had so much fun picking out my own gifts from my Secret Santa, and I'm excited to finally open up my box. I've had it for quite a while, and you know, the suspense is killing me. So here I am, and we're going to start with my Book Outlet haul. The first book is called The Sasquatch Hunter's Almanac by Sharma Shields. Now, my husband is obsessed with Bigfoot and Yeti and all of that, and no, I don't believe in any of them, but since he's watching all of these shows and they're just so bizarre, people actually hunt for Bigfoot. It's crazy. So anyway, when I saw this and the front says, deeply strange and strangely moving, well, that's just right up my alley. So I went ahead and picked this out because I have to read it. I just have to. My second book that I chose was Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. And this is really small. I'm surprised. Not a very big book. And I've only read a couple, believe it or not, of her books. This says actually now on Lifetime, so I'm thinking it's either a series or a movie. So I would love to read this, and then when I'm finished, watch the movie. That would be so fun. So this is rated very high on Goodreads and on Amazon. Lots of great ratings. So I'm excited to read something by her. The next book I chose was Tell Me Something Real by Calla Devlin. I love this cover. It's so pretty. This has been on my to-read list for a while, and when I saw it, I thought, yep, let me get it and cross that off my list. So I'm excited to read this one. My next book is by Patrick Ness, The Rest of Us Just Live Here. And I've read a couple of his books, and they are outstanding. And I have more on my shelf that I need to read, but I love him as an author, and I am so excited to be able to read more of his books. It's a signed first edition. This on the cover says signed first edition, and I went ahead and looked on the inside, and there we go. Patrick Ness. I'm so excited to read more of his books this next year. I think it's going to be a fun ride. The next book that I chose was The Disappearance at Devil's Rock by Paul Tremblay. Now, I read another one of his books earlier this year, and it was pretty scary. It had to do with a lot of the supernatural and that kind of thing, but author of Head Full of Ghosts. That's the book that I read. And it was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoy reading about the supernatural and such. And I heard that this one was also really good. So, looking forward to reading another book by Paul Tremblay. The next book I have on my list probably was from another booktuber. I'm always, you know, looking at booktube suggestion videos, books that people are picking out. And so this is called When the Moon is Low by Nadia Hashimi. A beautiful cover, and I think it's going to be a very deep book, but it looks fantastic. I'm really excited to read this one. I think it has to do with motherhood and love and all of that kind of thing, so something else that I'm very interested in reading. Book number 7 is called The Mishling by Affinity Konar. Don't you just love that on the front? are those poppies? I don't know, but I just love this cover. So this is another World War II book. I love reading books based during that time period. So it is during 1944, and I'm just so into that time period, and I'm not sure why I find it so fascinating, but I'm always looking for books that are written during that time, so I'm excited to read this one. And finally, I found a book by Charles Martin called Water from My Heart. I've read several books by Charles Martin. He's excellent. One of his books just came out as a movie, The Mountain Between Us, and I haven't gotten to see that yet. My sister-in-law recommended it to me, the book, and I loved it. But then she went to see the movie and did not like the movie. So I hate when that happens. You know, you really want the movie to be good, but it's not always the case. So I am looking forward to reading another book by him. He talks a lot about spirituality, and I just think he's a great author and definitely someone to read. So those are the 8 books that I chose, and now I'm just so excited to open this box because I've had it for at least a week, maybe more. And I apologize for not opening it up sooner, but I wanted to wait and film, and I just didn't want to open it up. So I opened the box because I didn't want to cut myself on camera, which would be something I would do. And there's lots of blue fuzzies in the top. Blue is my favorite color. I wonder if my Secret Santa picked up on that. How fun. So there's a note inside, and it says, brand new book smell. I hope everything inside makes it to you safely and hopefully in one piece. Happy reading, at Heather Nicole. So my Secret Santa is Heather Nicole, and I've connected with you on Twitter, I think, and so I think you were just checking to see if I got the box, and I do. I have the box. I just wanted to wait to film to open it. So I'm going to go ahead and dive in to see what else is in here. It's full of stuff. There's so many things in there. I'm not going to take up too much time because this might take forever. But we have some Lindt chocolate, which was probably something I put on my list because I can't live without chocolate. So candy bars are the best. Some lip balm, sweet mint, which right now my lips are chapped. I have the worst cold right now, which is another reason I didn't want to film this time of year. Because I work with kids, it's just I pick up everything. So my lips are so dry and chapped. So this is awesome. I'm glad to have this. Next up is a box of tea, Earl Grey. I do love coffee and tea. I drink both. It's like just such a comfort to me. And it's funny because Earl Grey is my husband's favorite. He had to ease off coffee for a while because of his stomach, and he loves Earl Grey. I might not share with him, but we'll see. If he's good, maybe he can have some. And next is a coffee cup. Oh, this is so pretty. Of course, it's blue, and I'm always looking for something to drink my coffee in without it like spilling all over the place because I'm a klutz. But yeah, I could totally bring this to school. I like making my own coffee or hot chocolate at home, and then I bring it with me. So this is perfect, like the perfect size, and it's sturdy. Next, we have a paper mask. And yeah, this might be a good idea for me to do too. Maybe it'll help clear up my sinuses a little bit. I love doing facial masks. I don't know about you guys, but I love to do that. I live with all men, and they are just so funny. If you're doing anything like this, they're like, what is on your face? It's so funny. Anyway, it's a calming paper mask, which is just perfect for this time of year because I need it. Next, we haven't even gotten to the books yet. Next is it's an agenda notepad, which I have been starting in the past couple of years. I've been writing a to-do list every day because, you know, there's stuff that needs to get done, and I'm just like, la, 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 you know, head in the clouds and forget what I need to do or what I need to pick up at the store or, you know, those kinds of things. So this is perfect if I put it in my bag and then I remember, oh, I need to pick up sugar or whatever, and then just start like making a list. This is perfect. I love lists. Yay. Okay, now we're up to the books, and I am so excited to see what she picked out for me. The first one is called Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. It's a YA. Enchanting and complex, every page is filled with magic. Anyway, I'm excited to read this one. It's a really pretty cover. Actually, it looks like a skull on the front. So when I made up my list of things that I like, of course I put, you know, thriller, suspense, scary. So this looks really interesting. I'm excited about it. It says a Paste Magazine Best Book. So it looks like it's got lots of good reviews. A richly Latin American, giddy, exciting novel. How fun is that? So that's my first book. And then my second book is called The Truth by Jeffrey W. Johnston. And this is on the front. Nothing but the truth will get him killed. So, that sounds interesting. This book is right up my alley too. Sounds really interesting. I'm so excited about these. So thank you, Heather Nicole. I'm so excited to get all of these gifts. Honestly, I don't really get books. I joined the Secret Santa movement because the people who give me gifts in my life now give me like gift cards so that I could pick out my own stuff, which makes sense. So I wanted to do the Secret Santa because I wanted to be gifted a book or two, and it's just something about receiving something that someone took the time to think about for you. You fill out a whole list of things you like and things you know, would enjoy. And then someone goes out and chooses these things for you, and it's just like the sweetest thing. So, thank you again so much. I so appreciate it. I'm going to have to let you know how the books turn out if I like them when I read them. Definitely. So I'm hoping that my Secret Santa will film maybe her video of her opening her stuff. I kind of had a ball picking out things because it was for someone that I knew. And it was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But it was a lot of fun, and so happy that I did it and participated in it, and it definitely is going to be a yearly thing. So thank you for watching, and I am so excited to wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I probably won't film again before, but I appreciate you so much watching my channel, and any feedback that you have to give. If you've read any of the books that I've mentioned today, I would love to hear from you because, of course, I haven't read any of them. And if you have, it would be really nice to get some feedback or anything else you'd like to say in the comments down below. Wishing you all the very best this time of year for a safe and happy holiday. Bye!